Hello everyone, thank you so much for clicking on this video. We're gonna go ahead and get started and see what is coming towards you within your love life. Now, being that this is a reading for the collective, all you have to do is pick a pile. You can pick one or more that you are resonating with, and basically we're just going to see what's going on for you. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you are aware whenever I post videos like this. And if you like this particular format of tarot readings, like you want to see this type of tarot reading, make sure you hit the like button so that I'm aware that this is what you guys want to see. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into these readings. All right, pile number one. If you chose this pile, we're going to see what's coming out for you within your love life. This particular deck itself is very sinister in a good way. This deck is probably going to tell you a lot about what needs to be revealed about your love life, but also a lot of, kinky type of energy is with this card as well, okay? So let's go ahead and get started and see what comes out. Okay. All right, so this is already an amazing look for you. So let me go ahead and start, and I'm going to pull cards as we go, yeah? So right now in your love life, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So right now you are going through this phase where things are really turning for you. You're in a turning of age moment or a turning phase in your love life, okay? So things could be good or bad. You could be on a break with someone, or you could be getting to know someone, or you could be having this whole new idea of what you want within a relationship, okay? So that is something I actually really do like to see. There's a lot of things turning for you. Now, where you're headed, what is coming towards you is the Two of Cups, okay? So that love that you've been patiently waiting for is coming towards you, okay? Now, I know that sounds super like hippy dippy or whatever, but no, seriously, the person that you've been waiting for is coming towards you. Now, I want you to pay attention to the fact that this is the Two of Cups, yeah? So with the Two of Cups, this is about not imagining the person that you want, but imagining the qualities, okay? So the qualities that you've been wanting within a person that is actually going to be a match for you is what's coming your way. Now, what's interesting with this message that I'm getting is the person that is coming towards you that's going to be perfect for you is not someone that you would think. So maybe you know this person already, or maybe you don't. But the way that you would think that your new love is going to be, you're not going to be able to know that just by looking at them. It's their aura, it's their energy that they bring to you, meaning that the connection that you guys will have will be so strong, powerful, and noticeable to you, okay? So you're going to be able to feel this person. Like when you have a conversation, oh, I just got the chills. So when you have a conversation with this person, when you interact with this person, you're going to know this is the person that I want to be with, or this is the person that deserves to have a shot with me. Yeah, so let's see what phase you're in right now when it comes to your life, so we can see why this is so important. Because I feel like you've been waiting for this situation to happen for quite a while. You've been stuck in your routine, yeah? I also feel as though when it comes to everything else in your life, you've been really systematic, very routine. You've been having a very good structure within your life, and this is why the things that you need are starting to show up. You've been focused on work, you've been focused on, your lifestyle, you've been focused on getting things done, setting up the right seeds for your life and things like that. And because of that, I believe that is why you're meeting someone new. We also have the Leo card coming up, Strength. So some of you are working on your body or focused on that, but I also feel like some of you are either going to be encountering a Leo, or you yourself are a Leo, meaning that you could be focused on yourself. This is beautiful. So I see that you're actually in a really good space, and this is why the person that's coming towards you is going to be such a great match, because you've been doing the work on yourself, and that's what always matters, especially with the Two of Cups. This is one of the best cards that you can get within a love reading, honestly, because this means that you have a specific desire, needs, you have all of the things that you need and want are important. It's not just about like looks or things like that. While that can be important to some, you understand that love is so much deeper than that, and the person coming towards you is also going to understand that. So there's going to be this equally yoked situation happening. Now let's look and see who this person will be, okay? Now, if you know this person, this is just saying you guys are going to actually be taking each other serious, exclusive, maybe getting married, something like that. But if you don't know this person, let's see, who this person could be. Okay, so we have Four of Pentacles. So this person could be kind of shy. I feel like they're reserved. I feel like they hold back quite a bit. Okay, so they're not putting their business out on Front Street all the time. Okay, they do have Capricorn energy showing up here. Okay, so they could be heavily Capricorn in their chart, or they could be a Capricorn sun sign. Okay, if you're not familiar with that, then that means that they're basically born at the end of December, or mostly throughout January. Okay, so it kind of gives you an understanding. So this person seems to be pretty serious. Okay, I feel like they're very, very stable. I think that they have this energy of listening more than speaking. So they're a great listener. Okay, we also have the Ten of Swords. So this person has been through, you know, quite a few things. They could also have some Gemini energy here as well. I feel, for some reason I'm getting that they may be a twin, or they maybe have twins in their family or something. But with the Ten of Swords, this lets me know that they've been through a lot of things in their life. And so being that they've gotten through a lot, they're able to help you when you're having mental issues, or when you're having, you know, a bad day. Like, they understand that life is great. They understand that life can be so much worse. Okay, so maybe they've been through some things, which is why they're a little bit more reserved, but also why they understand how to be not optimistic, but more like you have to keep pushing. They don't stop. They don't they're not going to let you give up. They're going to help you clear your mind if you're kind of going, if you're having a really rough day or something. They're good at saying, hey, look, we just got to calm down. Let's figure this out. They have a lot of earthly type of energy. Okay, so I'm getting that they're a very grounded person, but that didn't just happen. This came over time. It didn't happen just overnight. Yeah, so this is a person that is really, really great for someone who has been stable. I see that you've been very stable. You've been working on yourself, and I think you've been growing your understanding of yourself and what it means to not be so aggressive, or not just go off, you know, just because you feel emotional about something. Like, you're learning how to channel that into better energy, and this person already knows how to do that because they've worked on this part of themselves for some time. So I feel like this is a really beautiful match. Let's go ahead and see what the outcome of this situation will be. So we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so I feel like someone in this situation still is having, they may have some issues with trusting. I think that they have some past issues that they need to work through. Okay, but then we also have the Two of Pentacles. So I think if you guys work together, and I think if you guys communicate and you guys really settle responsibilities within the relationship, it should work out fine. But there is definitely a need for communication to be better. Okay, so if you want this to work, then the communication needs to be worked on, because there is an issue with holding things back and then waiting until the last moment to tell the other person, like, this is why I thought you were doing this, or I did this because I thought you were doing something wrong, or I thought you were doing something bad. So trust needs to be worked on. If you do not trust this person, or if they don't trust you, then take it slow until you guys learn to actually trust one another. And also communicate. I see that both of you guys have personalities that are strong, but in different ways. I feel like the person you're dealing with is strong-minded. So with that being said, they may be stubborn mentally. Once they have an idea about someone or a situation, that's where their mind is set. Okay, you're strong in your personality, meaning that you're not going to allow anyone to take you off course, because you've been through things too. So both of you guys have very strong mentalities, but I think you're a little bit more vocal than them. And so if you use that vocal energy instead of yelling and arguing, but to actually hash out situations before they get too big, I think it'll actually be really good. And we even have the Hierophant card coming up here. So this could end in marriage, but I would say that some of you guys may need to go to like counseling or do some sort of therapy where you guys can really get to the bottom of why there may be this kind of energy that is unwanted. But I do think with the Six of Pentacles, at the end of it all, it is going to be a very fair exchange. You guys are going to be very good for each other, profitable within your family life, your work life, and things like that. I think you guys can really make this happen. We have the Queen of Cups. It just keeps going. So I do see pregnancy for some of you guys, starting a family, very fruitful energy for sure. But I think with all of these shifts that are happening with your body, for some reason I'm seeing it's your body that's shifting right now. So you could be pregnant or about to be or going to be. You have to learn how to deal with the new things happening in your relationship with this person, because you guys will always be growing. It doesn't matter how long you're together, how long you've known someone, people change. Okay, so you have to understand how to deal with each other, and if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I do think there is a lot of hope for you guys. I just feel like you guys have to learn how to communicate and just keep up the communication, and just remember why you love this person in the first place, because they have and they are exactly what you need. Okay, so just keep that in mind and understand this person is a lot like you, but just in very different ways. So yeah, that is your reading. Thank you so much for choosing this pile. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Bye. Pile number 2. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you so much for clicking on this pile or choosing this pile. We're gonna see what's going on for you, okay? So this deck, for whatever reason, I'm feeling like it's going to tell you a lot about this person's personality, like the person coming towards you. So let's just see where this goes, okay? I'm getting good vibes from this though. I'm also seeing for some of you, this could be about friendships, okay? So maybe some of you are interested in a friend or you're no longer interested in being friends. I'm getting some energy like that as well, okay? So let's see what's going on for you, pile number 2. Okay, here we go. Something flipped over. Beautiful. Okay, so I see right now you are in a very, very good situation with yourself, but also if you're dealing with other people, they're viewing you very, very good, okay? They're looking at you like, damn, he or she is fine. Like, look at her. Like, I want to give that person the world, okay? That is how people are viewing you, okay? Let's see where you're headed in your love life. Yo, this is the card you want to see in a love reading for sure. Ace of Cups. So you're about to start a new relationship, okay? Very, very soon. Wow, okay. So look, I don't know who you are exactly, but I am picking up a lot of Libra vibes. And I'm also getting a little bit of Taurus vibes, but it really doesn't matter. You could just have those placements heavily in your chart or something. But I'm seeing that you're a person who really likes nice things, okay? Like, it doesn't matter what you're into or what you consider to be nice. You like to have what you like to have. You know what I mean? So I feel like anyone who steps to you, they know that they have to bring something to the table. They cannot come empty-handed. So that's a good thing, because with this Ace of Cups, that means that if you're about to start something new, that means that whoever you're agreeing to let into your life, you see that you see value within them, okay? So, all right. So I would say, especially if you don't know who this person is, or if you're like, I don't have nobody around me right now. If you don't know who the person is, go ahead and start making sure that anyone you talk to has the things that you value in them, physically, but also internally, okay? Because someone's coming towards you for sure, and they're gonna make sure that they come into your life and stay. So let's see what this is. Let's see. This Empress energy. Some of you are pregnant as well. Congratulations. I see someone is just getting like pampered, like someone is very spoiled. Someone watching is like, no, you will get this from me because I deserve it. You're gonna be this for me because I deserve it. Now, with that being said, I do believe that you also bring a lot to the table. So I'm not just saying that you're over here just taking, but I'm saying you bring so much to the table that the other person you're dealing with has no choice but to be that, you know, balanced out situation for you. They have to bring the other half of whatever you're requiring. Okay, so I see that you're nothing to mess with, okay? All right. I'm seeing that some of you guys are already in a relationship, okay? Yes, the Lovers. As soon as I said that, the Lovers comes out. So I see that for some of you, you are in the honeymoon phase, but I'm also seeing that you may be feeling like you have to make a decision, or you want them to make a decision. Maybe you're like, look, we need to take this to the next level, or maybe, you know, something like that. But I see that you are definitely entertaining someone at this time. There's definitely heavy vibes of you being in a relationship right now. We have 7 of Cups. So there's this upgrade in beauty, but also an upgrade in emotional understanding of each other. So I feel like there is kind of like whining and dining type of situation happening, or taking you out different places, getting to know you, a lot of dating happening like that. I feel like you are inspired not just by a person that you're with, but what they are into. So you like to go places with this person. You want them to take you out and show you what they believe is value, what they think is good, because you want to make sure that you guys' lifestyle will actually mesh well. So I feel like that's what you're going through right now. You're putting them through kind of like these tests to see like if they are worth your time, type of thing. Like, do you want them to be around you or not? Okay, so you're kind of in that mode. Now, being that I see that you already have the Ace of Cups here, I see that you are going to be starting a relationship. Now let's go ahead and see like who this person could be. Okay, let's get some information. 2 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is someone you may have had a past with already. Justice. Okay, so this could be someone you were married to, or it could be a Libra that you used to know, or you do know. It seems as though this is someone that you have a lot of conversation with. It also could be someone that you guys never really made it official. You guys argued or something, and then boom, it just didn't work, and so now you're trying it again. It also could be someone that you literally were separated from, divorced from, or had a breakup with. They are coming back into the picture and they want to make things right. Okay, so I feel like you are the person who's going to determine where this is going to go. Again, I'm getting very much Libra energy within this reading, whether it's you or this other person. Yeah, Seven of Swords. So there was definitely some betrayal, or there was something sneaky. You know, there was something sneaky here, or information came about in regards to this person that you were dealing with. And I think that's what you had to determine, like, okay, what do I want from this? Do I want this person? Like, what are my priorities? I'm seeing that it could be a situation where you find out that they were not being honest. But then I see for other situations, it's like they were honest, but then you're like, well, do I want to be involved in that? Do I like this situation? Do I want to deal with whatever you are dealing with in your life? It's something like that. So for example, you find that they have, they used to be married or something like that, and they have children. You're like, well, damn, do I want to be a step parent? Something like that. So that's the energy that I'm getting. I feel as though it's not bad. It's just more about how picky are you going to be. And if this person is worth it, I feel like you're going to be okay with them. I don't see anything too terrible. The Tower. Okay, so yeah, this was like some really shocking news that came about. Princess of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it has something to do with their family or their money. Okay, so I feel like you found something out about that. Four of Swords. Yeah, it's kind of like something that they needed to tell you, and they tell you like on the third date or something. I don't think it's bad, but it could be. It depends on what you think is bad or wrong or whatever. So my only thing to tell you with this is make sure that you are aware again of what values you have and what you expect, or what you do want to deal with, what you don't want to deal with, etc. Okay, because they're going to let you know something very important, and you're gonna have to know if you are down for the cause. Okay. Now it's completely up to you. I think this depends on what your priorities are. But I see that this person does like you. They do want to be with you, and you have the ball is in your court. You get to decide, like, do you want to be with them or not? Yeah. Okay, so let's see how this is going to end up for you. What is the outcome of this relationship that is being started? Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. So this is going to be great for you. I do see that some of you will be starting your family with this person. Okay, I see that this is going to be you two moving in together. It could be a start of something really, really magical. One of the best cards you can get just in tarot in general. And then we have the High Priestess. So you're going to know what this is. You're going to feel it in your gut. I feel like some of you watching have some sort of spiritual ancestry, like within yourself. Maybe you are very anointed, maybe you're a witch, or maybe you're a priestess or a priest or something like that. And so your spiritual team will let you know this is a good sign. You just have to allow it to unfold and get out of your own way. But I think this is going to be very, very good for you. Okay, so like I said, make sure you consult with your spiritual team, your spiritual guides, and they will let you know. They have the messages for you already. Everything looks really good. You just have to decide if whatever they tell you is, you know, good for you. Like, do you want to deal with that or not? Okay, but you definitely have all the control within this situation. So that is your reading, pile 2. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to see more videos like this, please make sure to like this video. It does help me out a lot. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so that you are notified when I do upload these type of readings. See you in the next one. Bye. Hello, if you picked pile number 3, we are about to get started. Thank you so much for choosing this beautiful pile, and thank you so much for being here watching this reading. It really does mean a lot to me. So I feel like if you picked this pile, you're probably a little bit more on the spiritual side. Okay, you may be into astrology as well. So we're gonna see what this is all about. Okay, where are you at now, and where are you going towards in your relationship? Okay. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so this is actually, we have some things to talk about, but I do think this is going to be a really, really eye-opening reading for you. Okay, so let's get started on where you are right now. So right now you have a lot of doubts, okay, when it comes to your love life. Let's just be real. You have a lot of doubts within, you know, how things are going, things that you've been through. You're like, did I make the right choices? Why did I do this? You know, why didn't I do this? You question yourself a lot, and I think you're a little too harsh on yourself, to be honest, because when this Queen of Swords comes out, she doesn't usually have anything good to say. Now, this is a mechanism that, you know, we all have a part of ourselves where we kind of like, you know, want to protect ourselves. So then we say, you can't do this, or you shouldn't do that. When really, sometimes all you need to do is do it. And then you can prove to yourself that you're capable. So I feel like when it comes to your love life right now, you're just doubtful. Okay. You're just being a little pessimistic. But the reason why I said it's okay is because I see right here, the Ace of Pentacles is where you're headed. As you can see, there's literally an arrow like shooting up, like, look, we got this, the coin is here, the star is here. All of the things that you want are about to be yours. Okay, now this energy is going to only come with a little bit more optimism. I'm just going to be honest, because when you're negative, even if it's not real situations that you are believing, eventually they will start to manifest. So what I think with this is you really want to start not thinking so negative about your situation, because in all honesty, you are headed towards some really, really bomb situations, like really good situations. Now let's go ahead and dig a little bit deeper. I actually want to see why you're feeling this, because I feel like if we can pinpoint the why, then we can figure out how to make sure that this happens sooner rather than later. Okay, this Ace of Pentacles situation, you're about to hit jackpot. Okay, so there's no need to be feeling all negative. Okay, so you're feeling this way because of the Nine of Swords. Okay, so you're just nervous, okay? I feel like some of you may have some Gemini or Virgo energy. You're just nervous. You're thinking a little bit too hard about things. You're paranoid that things will not work out. And that's okay. It's really okay, especially when things are going really good. Sometimes it's really easy for us to be like, oh no, something bad is about to happen. So it's okay. I definitely see where you're coming from, but you have to get out of that mindset because you're making mental blockages for yourself. And this Ace of Pentacles card, Ace of Coins, is literally like, imagine going down the road and then like falling into a hole. Like that's what you do every time you have this energy of the Nine of Swords, or every time you have this energy of being the Queen of Swords, which is basically the bitch of the zodiac. Okay, so you don't want to do that when it comes to your love life. Okay, you want to be a bitch to things that are not good, but love is good. So why would you want to push that away? Why would you want to fall into the hole of desperation or sadness because you're afraid of what good things are coming? Like you literally have gold here, literally coming towards you. Okay, so I need you to keep that in mind. All right, so but it looks like with the Nine of Swords, I'm going to be honest, like it's really easy. It's easy fix because it's all about your mentality. That's it. So you can't necessarily control the thoughts that come to your mind, but you can control what thoughts that you accept. Meaning that if you are noticing that you're having a negative thought, okay, either say never mind, like I don't want to think about that, or you can change whatever you said into a positive, or find the positive within it. And slowly but surely you'll become a little bit less pessimistic. Okay, now it sounds like it's really like, okay, that's so simple, like that's not gonna work, but it will, trust me, like because this is the only thing blocking you. This is the only thing. You have so much power mentally that it's showing up as where you are right now. Like you're more than your mind, right? You're a person, you have personality, you've been through things, you have memories, you have talents, but only thing I'm seeing here is your mindset. So this should show you the magnitude of what negative mindsets will do, but also what positive mindsets could do. If you could just flip this to where you're being negative towards anything negative and start paying attention to positive stuff, then this will be a totally different situation for you. So turn all of those negative things into positive situations. Okay, now let's get to look at these blessings coming towards you in your love life, honey. Okay, I see that you are going to be dealing with someone who is pretty much well off when it comes to their finances. I think they're family oriented. Let's see what this is. The Sun. Okay, so you definitely could be dealing with a Leo coming your way. We have Leo energy showing up very, very strong here. I feel like this person has a very positive or optimistic vibe, okay? Because on both of these cards here, we have this circle energy. The circle just gets bigger and bigger the closer you get to them. But remember what I said, if you are negative, then you're pushing yourself away from it. You know what I mean? So you want to make sure that you're going towards, I want to put it this way, I want you to go towards the light. Go towards this positive person. Go towards this person who wants to show you off, who wants to give you love. Don't be so ready to just say I don't deserve it, because that's really what you're saying when you have negative thoughts. Like you do deserve it, okay? If this person is showing it to you, don't make up reasons why they're a bad person. Like let's just be honest. Like go towards the person that is showing you goodness, okay? Because I see that that's what they're going to be doing. The Lovers, look, they're here. They literally want to be with you. Are you going to allow yourself to be a part of the situation? I'm seeing that there's an energy of you needing to choose them. You have to choose them because they can't do it by themselves. Yes, Two of Pentacles. You guys have to share the load, right? Meaning that if they're putting in all this energy and effort to be with you, accept it. Okay? Don't push them away. Don't make them work for 25 years just to get to know you. You know what I mean? Like, this person seems like they have really good intentions from what I'm seeing here. I feel like they have a very fresh energy, a very vibrant energy. I feel like you guys have the same goals and aspirations as far as where you want your life to go. So there's really no reason to push this person away, okay? Now, if you're doing this still with knowing how good the situation is for you or how it's going to be good for you, then maybe you just don't deserve to have love, okay? This person looks like a really good person, and I hate to vouch for this other person because this is your reading, but I just feel like they just need, it's like their spirit guides want me to tell you like how much they really do love you. Like, they don't want you to be afraid, but it's like they can only do so much, you know? So again, take it with a grain of salt. You know your situation better than me, but for those of you who are encountering someone and they've been trying so hard and they really haven't done anything wrong, give them a shot, please. like just give them a shot. All right, let's see where this the outcome of this situation will be. Six of Cups. Yes. Okay, so you are going to give them a shot. Beautiful. I actually think some of you are going to be giving them a shot during I want to say the end of October or November. No matter what year you're watching this, I do feel like you're going to give them a shot. And I think this is going to be very reminiscent of like that childhood crush. Giving them a shot, talking to them, laughing, just being truly happy, not worried about bills or anything like that. The Hierophant. You're going to get married. You're getting married. Okay, so this person, once you give them a shot, you're gonna realize this is the person you want to be with. Okay, so marriage doesn't necessarily have to be the American or Western tradition of marriage. It depends on, you know, your beliefs. But when I say marriage, just know that I mean this is the person you're going to be in unison with, you know, for life. This is your partner. Okay, so congratulations. This is a beautiful reading. Like I said, give them a shot. Give them a shot. Okay. This person really cares about you, and their spirit guides really want you guys to be together as well. So as long as they're not literally doing anything wrong, it's all in your head. This is confirmation if you've been feeling like, should I just trust them or not? You can trust them, okay? And even if you don't necessarily trust them, trust that your spiritual team would not lead you down the wrong path, okay? All right. Beautiful message, pile 3. Beautiful message. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like this, please make sure you leave a thumbs up on this particular video so that I know what you're interested in. And also hit the subscribe button if you would like to see more videos from my channel. Thank you so much, and I'm going to move on to pile number 4. Bye. Pile number 4. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this is your reading. We're going to see what's going on for you, coming towards you within your love life, okay? Now this particular deck means a lot to me for personal reasons. So I feel like if you pick this deck, you are feeling very optimistic about your love life. And I think that you know that there's something really good coming your way. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the word that I'm hearing is confirmation. Okay, confirmation, right? So some of you are trying to figure out, it's like the final step. There's something that you want to know, like you just need to know one thing. Okay, so hopefully I give you that confirmation within this reading. Okay, but I'm seeing that it's like you need to know one thing about this situation or this person to know either what to look for or you know if this is the right situation for you. Where are you headed within your love life? Okay, so we do have the 5 of Cups. Okay. All right. This is taking a little turn, right? So right now we have the Judgment card. Okay, so you are really trying to figure out like what's the step to go? What are you supposed to do? I feel like you are kind of being shocked by something right now. I don't know if you found out something or if you're just a little spooked by something. Okay, yeah, so it's almost like someone is here. Someone is really trying to get to know you or they want to be with you. They're really, you know, putting that romantic vibe on you. Now, for whatever reason, you feel like you have to, you know, you're shocked by it. Like you don't really know how to feel. Let's see why, okay? Because I feel like this is a very deep situation that we're dealing with here. Okay, all right, I see. So I see that you're a person who really cares, or you're very family oriented, or if it's not family, it could be your career. You're very focused on like your goals, okay? You don't want anyone to deter you away from that. Some of you are married or were married. Some of you are mothers. And I feel as though you have a way of looking at things negative, or you just don't notice how good things are, or you just feel like nothing good can happen to you. It's because you've had some disappointing news before. We all have. Okay? Now, what I'm seeing about your situation right now, someone is coming into your life, and they're kind of making you look a different perspective or look at things a different way. And for whatever reason, you're like I don't want to not be negative, because then I'm not protecting myself. I feel like they want you to let your guard down, but you're like, no, I don't want to do that. And even with all of this energy, even after all of this negative things that you've been through, even after this breakup, even after you being in a very serious committed relationship, and then something bad happens and you're not with them anymore, you have this person who's coming up who wants to give you inspiration, who basically seems like they've been sent from heaven. They're too good to be true, right? And they want to offer you love. And it's true. This is what they really want to do. They really want to do this. And for some of you, they even want to get married. And I think that's what's scaring you. You're like, no, because last time I took something serious, my heart was broken. I'm the one who had to deal with all of the bullshit in the end. Yeah? And while that's okay, how long are you going to be the victim? Are you really ready to have happiness? If you're watching this video, I would assume that you do. I would assume that you do want to have love. But for some reason, you're showing that that's not what you want. So, if you keep on this path, you will have the 5 of Cups. You will be missing out on a really good situation for yourself. You will be missing out on a love that could be really worth your while, that could change the perspective of your life. Okay? But what this also means is, if you actually accept this person and you realize that, maybe I do deserve something different or someone different, then this means that you will be letting go of all of your past trauma within love and moving towards real, true love for yourself, also from another person. All right, so let's get in deeper about this 5 of Cups situation. Okay, so we have 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. So you're reserved. You have this wall up. And it's okay. It's fine. I feel like the person that you need is going to be able to break that down. You have a lot of people who want to talk to you, to be with you. A lot of people who see you as beautiful. You have a lot of people that really admire you. But what you're doing is you're so negative. I just want you to smile. I want you to know that everyone is not out to get you. And I know that it's just a defense mechanism. I understand. But know that you can have whatever you want with the Queen of Cups. And I know that sounds so cliche, but it's very true. You can literally manifest so much. You're so magnetic. This Queen of Cups is letting me know that in the future, you could have literally the person that you want. I mean, write it down. Not just their looks, but their qualities. You could literally conjure up this person. Obviously, they would be a real person, but it would just seem like they came from, heaven. And I feel like some of you have already done this. You've done the whole, I want this, I want that, I want, and they've shown up and you just can't accept them. You will be having some help, advice, or messages from, a stable place. It's not just about they want to, go on a date with you. This is no, I want to build with you. I want to start something with you. But you have to be willing to know what you want, because if you don't know what you want, then how can you know that they're what you want? You know what I mean? So all of this is happening. You are still healing. That's very evident here. You still are healing from whoever broke your heart. But it doesn't have to be that way. And this other person who's coming into your life, they didn't do it. So can we stop pushing them away? Because you're pushing away your happiness. And I don't know if that's just a self-sabotage thing, or if you just don't believe them. But eventually they're going to stop trying. Okay? Now let me see what their motives are, what this situation is. Okay, so we have 8 of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the King of Pentacles. So they're in it for the long haul. Let me just say that. They have a lot of energy and they just want to get started. They want to, they want to start being with you. They have so much energy towards that. They feel like it's an aligned situation. They know what they want. Do you know what you want? For a lot of you, you're dealing with a masculine energy or a person. They want to be there for you. They want to be the emperor to their empress, you being the empress. But you're not acting like an empress because you're feeling like you don't deserve or you can't have, and that poverty mindset, not just in money, but just in love. They see where you guys could build together, and they want to, and they will. They will do their part. They will be loyal. They will be a leader, you know, but they will also be sensitive enough to know how you feel about things and understand that you have been through things. That's why they're still trying now, but you have to let them in. Okay, so their intentions are very pure, very, very pure. And they see the value in you, and they see how beautiful you are as a person, inside and out. But you have to let go of all of this heaviness on your heart, because it's draining the beauty within you. Let's just be honest. It's weighing down your spirit. And if you don't allow this person to show you how life can be, show yourself first, but I'm saying this person wants to show you. Allow them to show you, or else you're just going to be sad. You're going to be feeling like, I really messed up. I feel guilty. You're going to regret not taking this opportunity. Okay, now let's see this outcome. What's the outcome going to be? Tell me something good, because I feel like you should know by now that this is good. What's the outcome for the situation? 10 of Cups. Yes. Okay, so you see, you give them a shot, you let them show you, and you give it a fair shot as well. No, don't just let them do all the work. You do the work as well, and this 10 of Cups is yours. This is happiness in all aspects of your life, like all of it. All of these 10 Cups, it's about pouring in that emotional happiness all over everything. Wherever it spills is wherever it spills. There's happiness with this couple. There's happiness with the babies here. There's happiness with like life, just sitting on life. You know what I mean? And just being happy with the way things are. And you're gonna lose. Like, would you rather be like this, or would you rather be like this? She's over here looking at, dang, I really wasted a lot of my life, or I wasted that opportunity to be with the person I love, or the person who's showing me what love it was or is. Or do you want to be like this? Looking at the kids laughing, making memories, listening to music, eating food, and just being happy. So I'm going to say you're choosing this. I'm going to speak that into existence, that you will be choosing this part of your life for yourself, because you deserve it. You absolutely deserve it. And this person knows that you deserve it. That's the thing. Even when you are feeling like you don't deserve it, they see that you deserve it, and they're not going to stop until they can give that to you, because they want to see you happy, because you being happy means that they're happy. All right. So thank you, Power Number 4, for listening to this reading. Thank you so much. If you want to see other readings like this, make sure you like this particular reading so that I know this is the type of stuff that you want to see. And then also, if you like my channel, if you like these type of readings, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye. Pile number 5. Wow. Okay. Pile number 5. Let's see what's happening for you in your love life. Okay, so you're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. You're stuck. And the word I'm getting is chaos. All right, so we have a lot to talk about. Let's see where you're headed, though. Okay, so we have a lot of cards coming out for where you're headed. This could mean that you have a lot of ways that this could go, or this could mean that this is going to be a very long process. So let's just go ahead and jump into it, because I want to make sure I give you all the information that you need to make the right choices, and so you can kind of know like where you're headed. All right, so all right, pile number 5. Right now you are the 10 of Swords. So honey bun, you have a lot on your mind. I think that you honestly need to take a break from whatever you've been doing. I think there needs to be a cleansing. I mean, you know, a detox. So it doesn't necessarily mean like health wise. Maybe it does for you, but really what I'm saying is there needs to be a refreshing time for you. You need to be able to relax. You need to be able to reset and readjust and, you know, reconfirm what you want in your love life. Okay, because there's a lot of energy that is supporting that this situation that you're going through, whether you're single or not, it does not look like it's for your best. It's not. This isn't your path. Whatever path you're on now, this ain't it. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but this path is not it for you. Okay, this is not the right way for you to go. Okay, what's happening? Why is this? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I feel like there's a lot of sporadic energy connected to this reading. I feel as though there's a lot of lying, not lying. I feel like there's a lot of overcoming with, or having to be bold, having to defend yourself, having to stand up for yourself quite a bit. And I feel like that is in a relationship. I feel like you're in a relationship with someone. It doesn't have to be that it's toxic, but I feel like you guys bump heads a lot because you guys are like twin flames, but in a negative way. You know, like you always hear people say, oh, like that's my twin flame, yada yada, but it's like, yeah, but you guys are growing apart, or maybe like that's your twin flame, but maybe you guys do not serve each other in the best way. Okay. Yeah, then we have the alien. I feel like you're going on this different path. Like you're learning so much about yourself that you're becoming like unrecognizable to the person you're with right now. And I feel like this is happening because you're growing. And you're kind of looking at it like, am I doing the wrong thing? Like, you know, why aren't we doing well anymore? Like, it's because you guys are not really meant to be together is what I'm seeing. Maybe not, but I just feel like this is not the relationship for you. And it doesn't have to mean it's a bad thing. It just means that you are outgrowing this person and you're learning so much that it's almost like impossible to still be the same person that you were when you started this relationship. Okay, so don't feel guilty about that. Especially if they try to make you feel guilty, don't. It's like they're trying to make you feel crazy because you're different now. Like you're changing, you're better. And that's okay. You're just into some new things now. All right, so where you're headed, we have the Emperor. So this card to me means that you're going to be taking control of your love life. All right. We have the Sacred Clown. You're going to be leaving this person behind. Whoever you're with or whatever situation you're in, you're about to leave that behind, sweetie. And then we have the Princess of Wands. And you're slowly understanding what you want, what you are willing to do to be truly happy, what you're willing to do to be in control. You're also going to be starting something new within your passion. So I don't know if you're a creative person or what, but I see that you have talents that you've been pushing aside for a very long time. You're about to start them, and that somehow is going to affect your love life. We have the Nine of Pentacles. You're going to be leaving behind whatever you're a part of now so that you can start to live the life that you truly want to live. So there's this energy that you've been really suppressing yourself. You've been really trying to be a certain person for this person you're with when that's not who you are. All right? And then we have the Hangman. So you are going to go through a period where it's you, yourself, and God. You know what I mean? You, your higher self, and whatever source you believe in. There's also this energy where you have to do what's best for the greater good. You can't think about everyone else. You have to be included in that. But even furthermore than that, you also have to be patient with the news that you're getting or with the energy that you're feeling, because this is all new. This is very heavy energy, might I add. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's just very monumental. I think you've been around this person for a long time, or you're going through shifts where there is no looking back. There is no turning back. And this person may not understand that because for whatever reason, it may threaten their ego. It may threaten the path that they're on. It may make them look at their shadow self. You're basically fighting with this person that you're with. They are showing up as the demons that you're running away from, your past, or the way that you used to live. You don't want to do that anymore. And to elevate, you have to leave this person behind, or they can elevate with you, but it just seems like they don't want to do that. Or you have to constantly fight and argue about what you're trying to do moving forward. And so that combative energy is taking all that focus away from what you need to be doing. And you have some really major things that you're supposed to be doing right now. Extremely major. Okay. Yeah, there's like you wanna have friends, you want to, you know, have a certain career, like everything. Okay, like how can I explain this? Your love life is so tied into why your life is not the way you want it to be, because the person you're with is not the one for you. And I feel like for some of you that's like not something you want to hear, but it's true, and I know that you feel it. And that's why it doesn't matter what you try to do, whether it's your career, whether it's home, whether it's money, everything seems like it's drained or dried out because all of your energy is going into this love situation that is not for you. And so nothing will work until you do what you have to do to move away from it. It's just kind of how life works. It's not even a personal thing against this person you're with. It's really just about life. You know, like whenever things are not working, it's because something needs to change. And all of it is stemming towards your love life is what's holding you back. Okay. There's even the situation where someone is like kind of annoyed with your coworkers. Or, I don't know. There's just so much messiness here. And I feel like it's all based on you growing, whether it's you being cool with people or you know, getting new friends or you expanding. This person doesn't want to see that for you because if they're not at that level, then it makes them feel inferior. So you're dealing with, you know, you're sleeping with your enemy, just to be quite honest. And I don't think it started that way, but A lot of red flags are showing up here, lots of them. And you're at war, and I don't even think you realize it. So you need to go ahead and figure out how to make your exit plan, get out of the situation, because as soon as you do, you'll start to see what I'm talking about. I feel like you can't see it right now because you're in it. As soon as you get away from it, then you're going to be able to see what I'm talking about, okay? All right, let's see. What is it that you want to do life-wise? Prince of Wands. So you have a lot of goals, and some of them you've never even told to anyone. Okay, so you want to be creative. I think you want to work on whatever your career is without issues or distractions or negativity. You will get to do that, but you just have to get away from this person. Remember, you're growing. It doesn't mean that you're doing something wrong by growing. Okay, this is a very deep reading. Let's just see how this is going to end for you. What's the result? The High Priestess. Let me tell you something. Everything I'm telling you here is something you've already told yourself. You're going to tap in, and I just hope that it's not at a moment where you are scared shitless. You're going to have a moment coming soon where you're going to tap in, and you're going to know, I have to leave. This isn't it. I can't be here anymore. I hope it's sooner rather than later. But that's going to come from within. And just remember, whenever that happens, that's what I meant. That feeling. You're going to know. It's a knowing. It's a feeling. And also, once you actually do leave it, especially if that feeling, that gut feeling tells you I need to go, whenever you actually do it and conquer it, you're going to feel like, yo, I'm strong as fuck. And you are. But that situation is going to remind you that. So then you can do all of this other stuff over here. All of your goals, all of your accomplishments, all of the lifestyle that you want to live, bossing up, trying new things, taking a risk, all of that, you'll get to start it as soon as you leave this last chapter behind. You're stuck. You have to get to the next level. It's okay. It happens. But don't let it be the rest of your life. All right? With that being said, thank you so much for watching this. I know this was a deep one. If you like these type of videos, make sure you like this particular video so that I know that you're interested in it. And then also, if you like, tarot readings in general and metaphysical knowledge and crystals and esoteric knowledge and things like that, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do not hesitate. It's free. And with that being said, I love you so much, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye.